Hello everyone, Josh here. Today I'm reviewing the 2012 Hong Kong action thriller known as The Bullet Vanishes. It's directed by Chi-Leung. It stars Nick Che and Ching-Wan. The movie revolves around two detectives trying to solve a series of murders in which, when the victim is shot and killed, the bullets from their body vanish. They're nowhere to be found in their bodies. But anyway, the film starts off with, and it takes place around a bullet factory, and the boss there suspects one of the female workers to be a thief, and he has her and his henchmen, or he has his henchmen grab her and basically force her into playing Russian roulette, and she ends up dying, and that is the opening of the film. And like I said, the two detectives, Detective Song and Detective Guo, played by Nick and Lau, they're just trying to figure out exactly who's doing all this and why they can't find the bullets in the bodies. I mean, it's really simple to follow, but it's a great film if you can get past the fact that it's very similar in terms of visuals and a few of the action scenes. Oh, just one in particular. There's a spot in the film where part of the factory is blowing up, and it's in slow motion. It's a nod to Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes films, but it is certainly not a ripoff of his two Sherlock Holmes films. In fact, it's way different. I mean, it is about detectives and murder and all of that, and but I think, honestly, and I know most of you guys will think I'm just saying this because it's an Asian movie, which it is not the reason. I'm not that biased on Asian films at all. But I think The Bullet Vanishes is much more, I think it's a much better film. It's fun and silly, much like the Guy Ritchie ones, but when it comes to the actual, like, tests and trying to figure out everything and all the puzzle pieces coming together, I think it's much more smarter and has a much bigger payoff, and the twists just keep coming like a rapid fire, and like the whole twist at the end was like, I did not see it coming at all, and it just put me in awe, and I really, really loved it. The two leads, Nick and Lau, are fabulous. Nick Che, for those of you that don't know, is my favorite Hong Kong actor, and he's great in this film, as he usually is. He is like perfect marksman, and there is a scene where it's him and a man, and they're in a standoff because he has one of the characters hostage, and it is really cool the way they shot and did, and just that whole scene played out. It was one of my favorite scenes in the films. And Lau, who I haven't seen in as many films, but I really liked him in what is that movie called? Life Without Principle, the Johnny To film, and I really liked him in Mad Detective, and I think this is like just as good as his other two roles. He's kind of crazy, but he gets really into his investigations, and he'll test things out on himself and his partners, and it's really funny and really messed up at the same time, but it's really neat the way they did everything. Another cool part, and not to spoil too much, I just kind of want to give some of the cool things away, maybe to draw in some more people, but there's a part where Nicholas Che, his character, is making ice bullets, and he's testing them on this dead pig that he has hanging up in his house, and they shoot the bullet in, and the bullet melts from the body, and they're thinking maybe that's how these bullets are disappearing from the victims. And it's a really cool scene, and there's scenes like that scattered throughout the whole film, and really, really creative ways of how maybe the murderer is getting away with what he's getting away with. But anyway, there's plenty of action, really, really smart dialogue. It keeps you guessing, and it is at like a breakneck speed. It's gorgeously shot, well acted, and yeah. If you like Hong Kong action or thriller, mystery movies, noir movies in general, I recommend The Bullet Vanishes with the highest honor.